this isn't what I want to talk about. I'm going back through, like, I want this to be something. And I'm still trying to figure out what it is that I want. Like, what do I want from YouTube? What do I want from social media? What do I want from my life? And really, it's just a means to create, be myself, express myself, and work on projects with other people together. I've expressed this a number of times to people that I work with and certainly employers, is that I'm very good at setting it up, but working the day-to-day is not what you want me to do. Hopefully I'm in screen here. I said this too. I was working another hourly job and I got hired essentially for not something I was hired for. And I was making a bunch of fried rices to order. And I told her, I was like, look, if you want me to set up a menu or train the staff, I can do that. But it seems ridiculous to just have me make fried rice. He said, wait, nothing happened. Weeks later, same stuff. And so I just told him it's not going to work out for me. Why am I getting at this? But because I am staying true to what it is that I want, and I don't want to be upset or frustrated or feel as though I'm taken advantage of, I'm putting myself in opportunities with new people. And one of the benefits of me putting this out there, my positivity, my completion of actions, is that other people are seeing this and, number one, being inspired, two, reaching out to me for other projects. A longtime friend of mine reached out to me today and said he loves the positivity and sees me completing things, and he has a new business opportunity that he wants to include me in. I just jumped at it. That sounds great. I can give you this amount of time with this amount of attention, and let's see what we can do. Awesome. Additionally, another friend of mine saw that I published my books, and she asked for some help, and we were able to today get that published through Amazon KDP. For some of you, it may seem like, oh, it's not that hard. It is and it isn't. It's as simple as click, click, click. But if you don't know how to reformat or resize or move things around, it's frustrating. So there's easy and then there's not frustrating. It's up to you how you want to deal with that. I didn't charge her. She's a good friend of mine, and I was very proud and happy. And I guided her on how I was able to do it. And she's a very intelligent person, so what was difficult for her before I showed her the cheats or the little finesse ways that I was able to fit it in, yeah, I mean, it's published. It's great. She has an amazing illustrator. She had her text script and she had all of her illustrations. So it's just trying to fit them into the format, and boom, great. I posted on my other socials that I'm offering this as a service. Maybe it could be a business. I have an idea. Why can't this idea move forward? I have a lot of stuff going on at once. Here's the kicker about that. PenFlow Plus, my bottleneck, I'm putting this out there. PenFlow Plus, my bottleneck is order fulfillment. And I have a financial hurdle to meet. If I can get over this financial hurdle, buy a larger amount of units to get a lower unit cost, we can go around the country. I'm putting this out there. If that's something that you would want to do and come on, please reach out, hit me in the DM. But I've moved Freddy the Farting Fox onto Amazon because they handle order fulfillment, print on demand, as well as Small Notes Win are on print on demand for Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Ingram. So this week, that's why I do this stuff. So like this week, a lot happened, a lot. I helped a friend publish a book. I got 2 job offers. I left a job. I got published, I got picked up to be in Barnes & Noble, a single location, in the hopes that we can be in others. I submitted my book to be in another bookstore, 2 bookstores locally, and I got into 2 more smoke shops with PenFlow Plus. We're making the steps. We're getting there. Once we can solidify, we have a strong foundation. Once the foundation's set for PenFlow Plus, love it if there's a licensing or manufacturing partner that wants to come in, take a portion while I work on marketing and building the brand. That sounds great for me, so that I can then work on the next project. And that's what the realization is that I don't want to, sorry if that's too loud, I don't want to work the day to day. I'm doing it now to make sure that I understand the kinks and the frustrations of the foundation. But the goal is for me to work on my next project. And this one, I'm not doing cart before the horse or taking on, like I will make sure that order fulfillment and manufacturing is solidified prior to taking a step out. But I'm also very good at food, and a lot of people have requested over the years for me to make a packaged ramen, and I'm not throwing that out loosely. Like, that takes a whole extra set of effort. But I'm so fulfilled with doing things. I like the action of doing it. I like the figuring out of the doing it. I like working with people. Contrary to popular belief, I do like working with people. But I'm not going to be undermined. I will work with, but I'm not going to be undermined. Or belittled. Belittled is the proper word there. If you believe you can achieve, and I feel like I just kind of I requested for my Small Notes Win book to be printed, and I have 3 customers that got their book prior to me getting mine. Mine comes on Monday. It was supposed to come Friday, then yesterday. So now it comes in 2 days. Great. We're good. I'll leave the whole thing in. No edits. I believe in you. Pow, pow, pow.